Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up Podcast. I am Mike. That is Nick.
Hi.
Nick, a lot going on this past couple of days. We went to go see your band.
Yeah.
They played at the Wicked Wolf in Tucko, New York.
Yep.
Um, Pretty dope little spot. Got there a
Yeah.
little early, had the burger, sat
Hmm.
right front row. I was deaf for like probably 2 straight days. Thank God, because I was deaf almost immediately after the first couple of songs where I couldn't hear Malarsic talk to me
Oh
anymore.
my God.
So I was just like yesing him to death. And
Yeah.
then I couldn't hear when you dedicated the live song from me, which was great. You dedicated two live songs to Mike. The second one, people just turned around and stared at me looking for a guy named Mike. And I was like, who, me? So, because I was in the back at that time because I couldn't hear anymore. But
Yeah.
the first live song, great song. I love the song. But the very first couple lyrics was first off, the name of the live song was All Over You, right? And then he's like, "Oh, I'm dedicating this song to Mike." I was like, "Oh, cool. I know a live song is coming." But the
Yeah.
first couple lyrics is like, "Our love is like water, pinned down and abused for being strange." So even Malarzik, he's like, well, what's this song about? Like, what's he talking about here?
Yeah.
And I just started laughing. I'm like, yeah, Malarzik, you get it, but it's a live song. You don't understand live.
Yeah. As soon as I sang those first lines, I was like, I almost said, this is a bad song to dedicate to another guy. And then I was like, if I say that though, I'm gonna fuck the rest of the song up.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. I was laughing. I was giggling.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good, man. The two live songs, the Pearl Jam, Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking dope too. Then your songs that you do with the band, your
Yeah.
songs were good. Um,
Nice.
yeah, it was cool, man. A lot of a lot of people in that place, I gotta say.
A lot of bitches, you're gonna say. You're gonna say bitches.
But I'm trying to behave. I'm trying to be a good boy. So a lot of MILFs. So like I was
A lot
like,
of cougs. A
yeah, I
lot of
was scouting
cougs
the
floating
area.
around.
There's definitely one that like listen, it caught my attention. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a man. I have to admit when I see a beautiful woman around.
Which one? Which one?
There was a blonde, short hair.
Oh
She
yeah,
had
yeah,
like
yeah.
this black tank top on, but she was with like this midget. So I wasn't
Yes.
sure if she was with the midget or not. So I'm like,
Yes, yes,
maybe she's
yes,
a
yes.
friend of the band or whatever, or a
Yeah,
friend to them. So I'm like, all
yeah,
right, let me behave and not go and talk to her. Let me just stare at her for most of the night,
yeah.
which I did, which was fantastic. So yeah, that
I
was
don't
fun.
think that I don't think that guy was with her because he kept talking to me and he just kept saying to me like, "Oh, I'm with her. I'm with her." I was like, "Okay, cool." Like I don't know who she is, number one, right? But like I
All
know
right.
she's friends with all like the other she's friends with like my band's girlfriends and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But but then I ended up hearing him afterwards like saying something like, oh no, yeah, I just hang out with her. Like she was just like he just kept talking about her. I don't know, but it looked like
Maybe
he's
he's like
probably trying. I think
trying
he's
to
trying
get
to
one.
get in there,
Yeah, he's like,
but
oh, but I really like.
yeah,
I'm trying real hard, bro.
yeah.
He's
But I
probably
think that was
asking you for like, for advice.
maybe, but I think that was fair game for you if you really wanted to go after it. So
Okay.
next
Next
time now
time.
you know. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll definitely make a beeline. Like, excuse me, Hobbit. Let me
yeah,
talk to this person I want to talk to for the last time. But yeah, it was
yeah,
cool, man. Malarsa came out, Dill Money came
yeah.
out, so we're hanging out. We had a few beers in us. We were feeling it, to say the least. So it was except for Malarsa. Malarsa didn't really drink much. Me and Dill drank a good amount. But yeah,
Yeah.
good time. Good time. Good
Awesome.
band.
Yeah, I'm glad you
And
guys came out, man.
you guys had the wiffle ball tournament for Rob.
Yeah, we had the wiffle ball tournament, second annual wiffle ball tournament,
Annual.
and a
Dumb and
new
Dumber.
annual.
Annual. That's a Dumb
um,
and Dumber reference.
yeah, it was good. We only had 5 teams last year. We had 11, but I think we promoted it a little too late in the game. I think we let me see how much money we have raised so far. I think maybe we probably got like over 2 grand or something like that,
Nice.
which is good.
I donated.
Um,
Shout
yeah,
out.
I got
If
it.
anybody
I
else
still
wants
got
to donate.
shout out to myself. I still got to donate as well. So I think there'll be last year there was more donations just trickling in. So we're up to 1940, and that doesn't include the money that we collected the other day at the field. So there's probably I mean for each team there's at least another $500-600 coming out there. I think we'll hit our marker of $3,000 that Joe Mitrione set up. He set the whole thing up again. He did a great job. Um, it was good. It was a lot of fun. I mean, my number one thing is to win the home run derby,
Mhm.
and technically I won it because we there's a three-way tie.
Okay.
Um, oddly, a lot of guys didn't want to like be in the home run derby. I think that's the most fun fucking part of it, right?
Wow. What
Yeah.
they didn't want to mess up their swing for the game?
I don't know, man. It was all right. So we played the games, and then we were gonna do the home run derby before the championship game. So we did that, and I hit four in the first round. So did Joe Mitrione, and so did Adam. So we moved on. It was a tie. Second time we hit 2 out of 5 each. And then the last time we hit like 2 out of 3 each. So when we were gonna go down to two swings each, but then like everybody was like bitching. Oh, let's just play the championship game. Let's just play the championship game. Like, shut the fuck up. Like a lot of people were like just trying to leave to go
Yeah,
like
yeah.
watch football. It's
Mhm.
like, yeah, just shut the fuck up and play the wiffle ball tournament. So we let them win. I mean, we let them play. And Adam Iazzetti's team won again against Nick DeFado's team, which I think that's going to happen every year
For a
because
year.
Rob's probably loving it. You know, he just loves when Adam beats on Nick.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So
Figures
and
it works out that way.
and I just needed that home run. I needed that home run derby. So like at the end, everybody they were just like Joe and Adam were like, "You guys just want to call it a tie or whatever?" We're like, yeah, why not, right? So I found a ball with the guts busted out of it on the other field in Bragano
Mhm.
before the game started. So I was like, Joe, this is the fucking home run. This is the ball for the home run winner, the home run derby. So there was a tie, but I went up to Joe. I was like, who gets the ball? And he knew how much I wanted that ball. So he was like, you get the ball. So like, yes.
So you pretty much talked him into getting it.
Yeah.
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 Would you pull one of those like, hey, listen, it's a ball, but we'll cut it in half,
Yeah.
And then you were like, no, I'd rather you have it. And then
Yeah.
Joe was like, no, you take it since you didn't want to cut the ball in half,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
cool,
he just knew. He just knew that I wanted it. He could tell how badly I wanted that ball for some reason. The
man.
home run derby really literally means it means everything to me. I
It's
think it's
awesome, yeah.
because I think it's because I throw really weird wiffle balls. I throw like very soft, but they have pretty good action on it, right? So if you're watching it from an outsider perspective, everybody's like, how are you not crushing that ball, right? But it fucking comes in like and just hooks slow. If you hit it, you're hitting a fucking home run for sure. But Rob, I used to strike him out all the time at his house. But if he hit the ball, he was hitting a fucking home run. So like that's why I wanted the home run derby. So
Do
I
you
just want to win the home run derby every year.
do you play with the wiffle ball with the holes in it?
Yeah. Well, not the like no, like the yeah, not the hard one, but like the 5 holes on top. Yeah.
Yeah, traditional one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could pitch like I have a weird thing where I could pitch like a crazy slow curve where
Yeah.
it looks like it's gonna hit a righty batter,
Yeah.
just goes right in.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I used to do that all the time, like seaside. I used to like every time I go down to the seaside, like for family vacations, I always used to bring like a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Could have been like, whoever it could have been. And then always used to play that like on the street, at the
Hmm.
bay. Dude, fucking those are great memories, man.
Hell yeah.
That's what life's about, the memories. You
It
know,
is. I used to be able to throw a wiffle ball that would rise insanely. Like it would
start
be
from low and go up.
so low and fucking shoot up like 8 feet in the air and look so delicious over the plate, but go, and I can't do it anymore.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I think it's the wiffle ball. I think they changed the wiffle ball.
Yeah, blame it on the wiffle ball.
You ever buy the wiffle balls that break after like you hit them twice?
Yes. Yeah.
Pieces. I call those pieces of shit wiffle balls.
You know how many fucking yellow bats with the ball attached to the top that I bought in my lifetime?
Yeah.
Like it was a
So
little
many.
bit too many,
Yeah.
Because you always fucking leave that shit around. Fucking shit gets lost.
Hell yeah. You know what was my favorite? Wiffle ball is fun, but when we were younger, especially, I mean, Rob had that gnarly backyard. We used to play him. We used
Mhm.
to play with tennis balls back there too. There's nothing like launching a fucking tennis ball with a wiffle ball bat, man.
All taped up. Did
Not
you
even if not even we didn't tape it up just because
really?
back there it's small. It's a
Oh yeah, it's
backyard.
got you can't. Yeah, you'd be
You're gonna
hitting
be
someone's
sending that
house.
ball to the fucking next street. Tapes
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Um, But yeah, I love playing that shit. But we used to play on George Castellanos' fucking street with the taped up, newspapered up. I broke
Yeah.
somebody's fucking tail light, bro. I was batting
Oh,
lefty. I sent a tennis ball into somebody's tail light and smashed the fuck out of it. That's how hard I hit
shit.
this fucking ball.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't like when we played in the street. We played like where either a righty or lefty, a car wouldn't be like right there where we'd hit a line drive.
Yeah.
So we never like broke anything. We always hit the power lines,
Yeah.
and then like or the TV cable lines, and then neighbors would come out. I'm watching TV, like I
Yeah.
guess change the channel on them or whatever the fuck it did.
Right.
But the best, I love that the wiffle ball bat taped up. That was the best. Like that was some fun experience. But the best was like the actual stick ball bats where
Yeah.
you
Oh
go
yeah.
down the Bronx and buy the shaved tennis balls.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking amazing.
Hell yeah.
Just,
Dude, we used to play. I've probably spoken about it before, but we used to, number one, we playing on the street. I think we talked about this recently. I mean, you have to hit it like directly up the middle, and now like I don't think either of us can hit the ball up the middle if we wanted to at this point in our lives, right?
no, it's going to somebody's front lawn. If we go out there and play now as an adult, it's going to somebody's front lawn.
Yeah. But how did we do it back in the day? The street's like 7 feet fucking wide, and we were just always putting it down the middle.
I don't know, and everything else was foul because we called the foul probably.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, foul, foul.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's a fucking right. I pulled it. Yeah, right into the fucking Mrs. Bell's bush,
Right.
you know?
But
So,
we used to play on Central Avenue on like Friday or Saturday nights.
Mhm.
We would go out when Best Buy closed. Parking lot's fucking
No
empty.
way.
Yeah.
I seen kids fucking playing
Yeah.
fucking.
That was probably us, man. That was probably us because there was no one else doing it but us, man. We had like a stack. We had like 15, 16 people coming out all the time, once a week,
Yeah.
dude. And we bombing the ball like over starting at the beginning of the parking lot. You got to hit the ball onto the Best Buy roof, and that's your fucking home run. We had like full teams out there. You know what I mean? Infielders, outfielders. It was so much fun, bro. But
Oh, wow.
we used to get in trouble. The cops used to come, and because people across the street at the buildings would complain about noise, and it's like, how much fucking noise were we making?
Yeah, right. You're in the parking lot having fun. That's what it is. People don't like to
Crazy.
see other people have fun
Yeah.
when they get old and nasty. You know what we should do, Nick? Fuck softball. Let's go join a wiffle ball league.
No, we'll get it. You've seen those how people throw in wiffle ball. We would never hit the ball ever.
I know. I know. It'll be a fucking complete man. I'd be full of shame if I struck out like wiffle ball like numerous times, and like I have to quit wiffle ball. Like
Yeah.
that's it. I'm done. I'm giving up fucking
Yeah.
sports forever. Oh boy.
But
All right. So
we gotta move on to an
yeah,
important topic.
we got
You
to
know?
debate or something
No,
else.
no, 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 no. A little something else. Something a little bit more personal.
Okay.
So there's flag football leagues, there's fantasy football leagues. In my opinion, they're both pretty gay. All right. Flag football is a little less gay because you're still like, you're playing football or whatever. But fantasy football, we already spoke about it. It's one of the gayest things that a straight man can do, right? We've already put that into conclusion.
Right.
But I've realized recently that not only is it gay, but it turns you gay. Herbs. My friends are all herbs.
Herb chat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I hung out with Sean there, your nephew
Oh, at the towers.
at Tara's. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
I got blasted on. I got Blitzkrieg bopped on fucking Sunday. I got to be honest with you. I went to.
Yeah, you called me Sunday night and I heard it in your voice.
Yeah, we went to Tucked Away, and I didn't drink the whole fucking time. I didn't drink
good. They
at
got good
all.
food.
Yeah. So we went there. I had 2 pumpkin beers, and they're 9.8% fucking beers, and they just started putting me on my ass. And then I'm hanging out with Dill, and Tim. You know Dill's friend Tim,
I don't know. Maybe.
the Italian kid. He's like super fucking. He's like you would know him maybe if you saw him. But we were like, let's go to Murphy's, right?
Why
So
not?
we go to Murphy's. Mike, not a soul in the fucking bar, bro. So
Really?
yeah, do you know Jen, the bartender?
Yes.
She's an older lady. So we're sitting there. I'm like, all right, we gotta have one drink with Jen. So I had a shot of fucking like Fireball, and she made us this other fucking shot. Like she called it Sunday Blues. Eventually, she wanted to make a fucking a green tea shot for Tim,
Mhm.
and she didn't know how to make it, so she just took Jameson and poured blue curacao in it, and it was just blue, and she called it the Sunday Blue. So we drank that, and we went up to Tara's because apparently all the younger generation goes to Tara's now. They've
They
said they
do.
don't go to Murphy's anymore.
Right.
So we went in, and Christine was there, and Danielle. I don't know if you know Danielle.
Mm.
You know Danielle? You might know him. We played softball with her as well.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah, yeah, I know.
so no, no, not her best friend Danielle. This other girl Danielle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might know if you saw her. So we're hanging out with them, and then I saw your nephew over there, and then I saw a couple people actually that I just hadn't run into in a fucking while, and then we just started drinking. We started drinking some twisted teas. We started drinking some brewskis, and then by the time it was 10 o'clock, I said I got to get the fuck out of here because I think I may have consumed too much.
Right.
Uh, we went home, and that was it. And I smoked a little ganji. I saw that possum in the backyard, and I and I called you back up to talk about how much how
Yeah,
much
right.
I was still thinking
You
about
were
those
in
bitches.
you're in like for people that don't know, when Nick struck, Nick was in the middle of a conversation with me. Then all of a sudden he spots a possum, and then that was the end of the conversation. It was all about the possum. Then
Yeah.
he's fucking sending me pictures and videos of the possum, and I'm like, all right, I guess that conversation was over.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, fun times. That sounds like a fun weekend.
it was fun. It was a good weekend.
So now we got to move on. We got to talk some topics.
Okay, let's talk some. Oh, we got to talk some topics. Yeah.
We didn't talk about the debate. All
We
right,
didn't.
Trump had a debate with Kamala. He's like, "You gotta eat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets." Yo, when that maniac said that shit during the debate,
Yeah.
I laughed so hard. Not because he's crazy for saying it, but I mean, he is crazy for saying it, but he's also right. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They are, and it's like people are making the media's making it out to be like all of Haitian people are doing that when it's just not true.
Yeah.
And people are exaggerating it, like he's going after all of them. Like, listen, there is a small population of these immigrants, migrants coming over that are eating, dogs, cats. I mean, for God's sake, like, and I was driving around in like the Bronx, like on the Bronx Yonkers border a couple weeks ago, and there's a fucking chicken just roaming the streets. It's like he escaped from somebody's apartment and he's just trying to get the fuck out of there because he know he was gonna get eaten. I mean, that's a chicken, but still,
Yeah.
these motherfuckers are eating like live chickens. They're ripping pigeons, popping their heads off.
Yeah.
Ducks. They're going after poor little ducks. They're ripping the ducks' heads off,
Yeah.
and they're just fucking eating the ducks like raw. Like it's
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy. And there's videos of this, and it's going on, and it's true. But for some reason, people just want to attack him like it's racist for saying the fucking truth nowadays. Like they really are trying to attack him for anything. I mean, it was just funny though. They're eating
Dude,
the dogs. It's hilarious.
I don't understand why people are getting treated differently than anybody else. Like, if we went, all right, I had a conversation with somebody, not going to mention their name,
Mhm.
but I was talking about the Haitians and how they're eating animals and shit. And the person said, well, I mean, that's what they do in their culture, which, okay, that's your culture, but you're not in your fucking country anymore, right?
Right. We have
If
rules here.
Yeah, and if I was if me and you and all our friends pissed on each other's faces in public and that was okay around here, like in New York, and we went to the Dominican Republic and started pissing on each other's faces,
On the beach.
we get locked up or we get killed, right?
Yeah, right. Like look at these
Because
videos.
but we wouldn't do it because it's not our country and we know probably like, oh, I can't piss on you today. You know what I mean? I'll piss on you when we get back home to the United States. I can't piss on your face.
Right. You're exactly right.
So like respect the country, but they don't have to respect the country because they're given every fucking thing. Why are they even eating these animals? Aren't they fucking like given like $3,000 a week or something
Yeah,
stupid,
they
bizarre? And like I don't know.
go get fucking food. But unfortunately, they're not eating like stray animals. They're going to their neighbors' houses. Like poor Heathcliff
Yeah,
is taken like they're kidnapping the fucking
yeah,
animals and they're eating them. And like I don't know, there's a group of people saying like, oh, Trump is just being ignorant or racist. I'm like, no, he's fucking telling you the truth. There's actual videos,
yeah,
you dumb fucks. There's videos of this fucking madness going on. Like, yes, I listen. I think like Italians, like, don't they make a lot of dishes with like rabbits or whatever? That's kind of like almost like a specialty or whatever, like in Italy, where I'm like, listen, ducks, of course, there's fucking you go on menus and you see ducks and shit, but you don't go around and just catch it like straight shit. Like I remember me, like a couple guys when we worked at Food Emporium Bronx, we met these two guys named Bobakar and Abraham.
Okay.
So I mean, obviously they're probably Haitian,
Okay.
but all of a
Is that
sudden, like
are
they
those
had
Haitian
a,
names?
I don't know, I'm like they looked Haitian, you know.
Okay.
So they had a pet rabbit from what I remember. And I don't think I went to the dinner, but I heard that all of a sudden they had a pet rabbit at their apartment. They didn't have a pet rabbit no more, but they had dinner,
Yeah.
and the dinner was rabbit. So that poor fucking bunny was running around that fucking apartment, and then they fucking ate it. They
Yeah.
cooked it and ate it. So that's you're right. That is their fucking culture. But I mean, Jesus Christ, what the fuck you guys doing? Eat something else.
Yeah. Well, everything that Kamala Harris said like was just bullshit. I mean, listen, Trump threw out a bunch of fucking exaggerated fucking things as well.
Of
You know
course.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But he exaggerated things that should be exaggerated. For instance, the amount of people that died in like the Ukraine and Russian war. He's like saying like there's millions instead of hundreds of thousands. Maybe there is. I don't know. You know what I mean? But the way he said it kind of seems like he's just upping the numbers. But
Yeah.
listen, one person is too many fucking people. You know what I mean? It's just fucking just it's just disturbing how these fucking people bypass the questions that they're asked on both fucking sides too, but it's more on fucking Harris's side because she is a fucking moron. Anybody could see that she's fucking stupid because other than that debate, you could see when she's asked questions, I could answer the question fucking better with I'm not really sure how I'll do that, but I'll get back to you. Instead
Yeah.
of
Right. Right.
did you see the recent one where she's asked like how she's gonna bring down like inflation and the costs of like goods? She's like, well, first off, you know, I was born a middle class American,
Right.
and you
Right.
know, all of the people on my street, they
Boring.
had great lawns. They had some good lawns.
What the
We
fuck?
they were out there mowing their lawns, and they're doctors, they're physicians,
Right.
and they're working con ed jobs, and their lawns they really take pride in their lawns. Like that was her answer. That was her fucking answer. How she's gonna bring down fucking like
It's crazy. Yo,
inflation.
she didn't even answer it. She just fucking like said she was born. That's the key word. Born as a middle class person. But know
Oh my
what?
god,
You
dude.
sucked your fucking you sucked a great amount of dicks could get moved to the top of the fucking food chain, and here you are.
Listen,
Like,
don't get me
stop.
wrong. If it's sucking a dick gets you somewhere, do it. But like, there's got to be
Right.
a time where the people above say you sucked, you're out of dicks.
Yeah, right.
You
There's
can't
a
go
limit.
any further.
There's a
You can't go
limit.
any further. Yeah,
You can't suck an enormous amount of dicks and expect to just keep going. That just
yeah,
doesn't seem like it works out that way.
no. But she's just fucking awful, unfortunately. And I mean, all these interviews. I mean, people go around like asking, "Who are you gonna vote for?" "I'll vote for Harris." Why? And they don't have fucking answers. Why? You know what I mean? It's just like
Nick,
bogus fucking bullshit.
she was the worst vice president ever. Like, and then all of a sudden she's nomination to be president. Then all of a sudden she's great.
Yeah,
Bitch sucks. Like
yeah,
the fucking ABC moderators, they were such biased, compared. And then it was come out that the whistleblower that said Kamala Harris was given the questions in advance. Of course she was. She looked rehearsed like
yeah,
a motherfucker. Her
yeah,
with her stupid faces every time Trump talked.
yeah,
ABC kept going to that, showing her fucking stupid face. It
yeah.
was very annoying. It was rehearsed. Um, they were throwing up like like these easy fucking lob questions, and you watch her like on a like an interview. She did this CNN interview. It was like 18 minutes long. It was so bad that CNN had to cut it down to like 4 or 5 minutes
Uh-huh.
because it was just awful. Like she
Yeah,
can't do like a regular interview. She has to get like rehearsed and shit and go through all this. If she gets nominated, it'd be the worst thing that could happen to this fucking country.
yeah.
I'm telling you, it's fucking so bad. And fuck those moderators for being biased and fact checking Trump all these times, but not Kamala Harris, not even like once. I'm like,
Right.
come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, she lied. She lied. I mean, the best part is I watched a comparison of like 2021 to like 2024, and the shit that she says is just bizarre. She's like, I am against fracking. I will never be for it. And then now oh, I will pass a bill for fracking, like,
Right.
and then, oh, we're shutting down the border, like this, like, oh, no, 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 it's not illegal. We're not treating these people as illegal. Then fucking 3 years later, oh, it is illegal, and we are gonna shut down this port. Like, come
It's
on, man,
amazing.
Jesus Christ, it's right fucking there.
Dude, why would anybody in their right mind vote for this nut?
I
Just,
don't know.
just based off the past 4 years. Obviously, like first off, they lied. They kept saying Biden is perfectly healthy, he's making great
Right.
decisions, and then all of a sudden he's not,
Yeah.
and he's still president right now, and he's
Yeah.
given up. But like, where the hell has he been? So
Right.
who's been really making the decisions these past few years? It wasn't fucking Biden. You know what I mean? And then people are really going to vote for her after these past 4 years. I mean,
Mm.
she's going to say, bring down the cost of inflation. You're the fucking responsible party.
Right.
Like, how do people not fucking see this? And then you
I
got
know.
dummies like Taylor Swift, like saying she's endorsing her.
Oh
I'm
my
glad
God.
Taylor Swift lost 1.5 million followers on Instagram because of
Did
her
she?
nomination. Yeah, fuck that cunt. Why are you even speaking? Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So now she's only got 35 billion.
Yeah, right. It's like losing 50 cents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck that bird head.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how many she got, how many fucking, let's see. She's got 284 million followers.
Yeah, so she lost like a million. Like, who gives a fuck? Like Howard Stern said the same shit. He's like, he's going after like the Trump people, saying like he hates anybody that supports Trump. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. You painted fucking blackface on your face numerous times
Yeah.
and you crack jokes, and now like fuck him, man.
Literally says the N-word that we're not allowed to say on
Say
here.
anymore.
He
Right.
said it all the time back in the day. He called Robin one, like
Yeah.
to her face, like multiple fucking times. How is that all right, guys?
George Jefferson when he was on. I forgot his real name, but he called him that. He did the interview with him on the with the blackface.
That's why he's got to fucking do this now, Howard Stern, probably because he's got to save his ass.
Probably. I
You
mean,
know?
that's what they're doing now. The whole woke fucking thing.
Yeah.
It was so much fun when people could just make fun of each other and not give a shit.
Yeah, we're fucked, man. I'm gonna be actually. I'm gonna be pissed if fucking Harris wins. Honestly, I'm not gonna do anything stupid because I'm a sane human being. Like these people, like Trump got shot at again, and
Again,
there's people going around still saying like he's, oh, you got his propaganda, his lies, like still bad mouthing him. They want him to get killed.
they do. They absolutely do. And it's crazy. You see the posts on social media too, with people saying that same shit. Dude, it's a fucking problem, man. And of course they want to censor all the truth out here. Did you hear about what what Brazil did, right? With the
What?
censorship. They you can't, I think it's Brazil, you can't go on Twitter,
Okay.
right? They took Twitter off.
Yeah.
And if anybody got caught using a VPN to go on Twitter in Brazil, they
Yeah.
would fine them $10,000 every time they go on Twitter.
Oh my God.
Every time. Yeah. So that's shows you censorship. And now today, Hillary Clinton came out and she started suggesting that to jail Americans for posting misinformation. That
Wow.
just sets a bad fucking precedent, That's crazy.
Wow.
That's fucking crazy. So the president, like whoever Brazil, that fucking nut did that. And then all of a sudden she's coming out and saying that. You piece of shit. You're
Well,
evil, Hillary.
I'll tell you what. You want to play that? Then you start fucking putting the motherfuckers that are in the media in jail when they fucking say something fucking wrong or misinform the fucking public or don't fucking put the whole fucking story up to make somebody look like a fucking piece of shit. Those motherfuckers go to prison. Or like I said, you line them up in the fucking, town, pull their pants down, and you chop all their dicks off.
Yeah.
Even if they're a woman, you chop their dicks off.
Chop all the
Whatever.
dicks off. Find the dick and
Yeah.
chop it off.
Dude, listen, I am actually for that. Honestly, you
Chopping
know what I mean?
dicks?
No, no, I am for people being punished for fucking spreading misinformation. I am because but that has to be proven because all the stuff that we were told was in misinformation. is not in misinformation anymore. You
I
know what I
see
mean?
your
The
point. Yeah.
problem is they're going to use that against you and say,
Right.
no, this is misinformation. And there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it. They're going to put so many people in prison and then it's going to stop. And then you're not going to, your free speech is gone. Gone.
Now, is YouTube going to come after us because of our quote unquote misinformation that we were actually right about? Are they going
Probably.
to go back and listen to it and they're going to come and get
Yeah.
me? Like, yo,
Probably.
fuck you,
Dude,
you ain't get me.
that is literally the beginning of a dictatorship, communist fucking regime,
Yes,
bro.
yes, that's
It's the beginning.
exactly what it is.
And they're building us up towards that, man. They say that Trump's going to be a dictator and shit like that, but like he's not. He wants to stop you motherfuckers from pulling all this shit, dude. You guys want world war. You guys want civil war in this fucking country. Like, how do people not see
Yeah,
that? You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like letting all of these illegal people into the fucking country, like that, and giving them everything.
It's
All
crazy.
right, you want to let them in and let them fucking fend for themselves and try to get jobs and shit like that? Go for it. Fuck, man. How many Mexicans do we have on Yonkers Avenue all the time? People hire them. They fucking create a living and a life here because they want to make themselves better. But if you start giving people things, like it or not, all the people in like low income housing and shit like that, and they're giving food stamps, they're not going to really try to better themselves because they're living for fucking free.
Mhm.
You give them this limit and you say, and it's a good enough limit, and they're not going to go for anything fucking else. So you're doing this to these people already. How long are you going to sustain them on this? Like for free housing and free fucking food and fucking how long are you going to keep them here,
Until the economy collapses.
dude? And then and all right, so and then you're slapping everybody in the face by doing this too, like the poor people,
Of
the poor
course.
fucking bastards out there, and the fucking veterans, and like they want a civil unrest in this
Not
country,
just
and it's
them.
gonna fucking come, bro. Of
Not just them. What about the actual immigrants that came in the country, did it the right way? They're
course,
pissed. They're
yeah,
fucking pissed off. They're like,
sure,
why are they getting all this fucking free shit?
yeah,
Yeah, that's a problem.
yeah. The best part is all those immigrants like that really came back in the days, the Italian, the Irish. A lot of them are dead
Mm-hmm.
or too old to fucking do anything about it. But if there was like an influx, say like 20 years ago, and they weren't giving shit,
Oh yeah.
there'd be a fucking problem, bro.
Then it'll be a civil war. Then you would
There'd be a
see
fucking problem.
fucking people
Yeah.
going fucking crazy. But
But
yeah,
we don't know, we don't see the half of it where we are, man. You know what I mean? Like they just imagine Yonkers legitimately got infiltrated. You got to pick a smaller town than Yonkers. Pick like something like Bronxville, for instance,
yes,
way
yep.
smaller than Yonkers. And say there's, I don't know what the population is. It's probably only like 50,000 maybe in Bronxville because I think Yonkers is like 220,000.
It's real.
Now,
50,000?
what?
I thought it was like 10.
In Bronxville, probably smaller. Let's see. Bronxville.
I thought it was like,
You know,
because I always used to see the same people at the food emporium in Bronx all the fucking time. Like, it's not many of them. There wasn't 50,000 motherfuckers shopping in there. That's for
oh,
sure.
wow. Dude. Wait. Oh, wait. No, hold on. Wait.
I'm going to say like 13,000 at most. And I think that's a lot.
Holy shit. It's only 6,500 people in Bronxville.
Wow.
So,
See?
wow.
Yeah, you said
So,
50,000. I'm like,
I know it's tiny.
motherfuckers weren't, there wasn't 50,000 motherfuckers going for turkeys around Thanksgiving time in my fucking supermarket. That's for sure.
But Yonkers is 200, like 210,000 people. Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty crazy. That's a
We
lot.
would we would destroy Bronxville in a fight.
Oh, yeah, we would fucking we would house them.
But
Roadhouse.
say you got 6,500 people there and they just let in like 1,000 migrants. So that's 1/6 of your population has now you've jumped up by 1,000 people. So your economy's changing now, right? You're not gonna have enough fucking food. You're not gonna have enough fucking houses.
Resources.
Your neighborhood's gonna turn to shit because people are gonna have to live on the fucking street. But the best part is they're giving them fucking money, so they gotta house them somewhere. Where are they housing them? I don't know. People are leaving probably to get the money that the fucking government will pay you to fucking house the migrants. And now your nice neighborhood went to shit. And this is happening to people out there. Like you listen, there's people there. I just watched this fucking interview about people. This guy's like, this hillbilly motherfucker. There's Haitians on my fucking street. They've threatened my family. They go up and down with their fucking machetes. And the guy was like, "Are you gonna fucking leave?" He was like, "Fuck no, I'm not leaving." He was like, "I'll be the only white motherfucker left on this street. I'm never leaving this fucking street." Right? Like they're
Crazy.
taking over, dude. Imagine letting like people that don't speak fucking English that are listen. they're more violent than your fucking neighborhood fucking family. You know what I mean? That's just a fucking fact of the matter. And they're
Really?
letting them in. They're just saying, yeah, you can move in. You can move in.
How are they getting machetes? What are they just going to Home Depot and just buying machetes?
Probably. Dude, that's
Like,
what they grow that's what they do. They have machetes, and if you come here, you're gonna you better believe they're gonna probably buy one or fucking smuggle it in. I don't fucking know, but like it's pretty
crazy.
scary that they're letting that
It's
happen,
scary.
dude.
Well,
Local government is letting that happen.
in Yonkers, bro, look at the Royal Regency, not the Royal, the hotel that is across from the Royal Regency. What do you call that?
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it, but
Yeah,
it's a
no, no.
fucking migrant hotel. They're always
Yeah.
outside. They're walking around the fucking place. Now, let me ask you, like, who's paying for that? How is the hotel managing to stay afloat where they have to house these motherfuckers? How much are they getting from our government
A lot.
to house these people? They have to get more than available room rate. They have to. There's
Probably.
no doubt about it. Just become a migrant hotel. You have to house these people. You're getting something. You're fucking getting something from the government. You're getting kickback somehow. Or
Well, I
you're
wonder.
letting it being used as a fucking hotel, you know, like Elmsford
Yeah.
Motel. It's a
Right.
whorehouse.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's it's disturbing though.
Very disturbing. You know what else is disturbing?
But
P Diddy got arrested and taken into federal
yeah,
custody by the FBI today.
I saw that.
Yeah, motherfuckers finally paying for his transgressions.
Transgressions.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, the best part of this is this guy's gonna get charged on sex trafficking,
Mhm.
right? Like, I don't know if it's of minors and shit like that, but like, what about with like Epstein and shit? Did anybody say like kill that motherfucker? Slaughter, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate Epstein. I hate Epstein. Ah. Did anybody really go around saying that? Or did they just say, oh, I can't wait to see the list so I can gossip about it over the water cooler on Monday with fucking Jimmy and fucking Freddie?
Right.
No, they didn't fucking care, but they want Trump dead because he's talking about grabbing girls by the pussy and fucking and
Legally.
you know what I mean? Like, come on, and maybe saying some shit, maybe not hiring black people into his fucking hotel at one point or a fucking other, but they want him dead over that. But you know how many probably black people that he's helped over the years after that? Oh, you can't make a mistake. You can't change. Ask fucking what's it called? Who's the fucking tall Jewish guy that you were just talking about? For Howard Stern, he called everybody the fucking N word up and down the fucking block. But you guys all fucking love him now because he wants to go against Trump. But he can't fucking do something in the past. You got to bring it all up. Fucking two-faced, slimy, cocksucking pieces of shit, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's what's going on in this fucking world, man.
I wish more people would call that out for what it is. Why can't
Yeah,
they call them out for being two-faced pieces of
right.
shit?
Yeah. I
For
don't
the
know why
no.
the right questions aren't being asked to people.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
You know, like ask Kamala Harris. Are you a fan of Howard Stern? Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh, did you know he said this? Oh, oh well. Listen, we all have our pasts. So what about Donald Trump's past then? Does he not get away from that? Well, it's different because no, it's not fucking different. No, it's not, Kamala. You know what I mean? What about your past, sweetheart? You know,
Right.
like fuck, man. Why are there not these questions asked to these
Yeah.
fucking people, man?
They should like go to her like, yo, Kamala, like you blew everybody.
Yeah,
Like, I understand you blew this guy to get this job, and then this other governor to get this higher paying job,
yeah.
and then you're blowing Montel Williams to get into fucking get around certain people. Like, we know what you did. Like, and you know, she's a fucking
Allegedly,
monster worker.
allegedly,
Yeah,
allegedly.
allegedly. We know what you did. You suck dick.
Dude,
Allegedly.
I want to put Kamala Harris in a room with a veteran of the United States and a migrant, and I want to ask her why who deserves to live in this country comfortably.
Mm,
I want to ask her.
hmm
And if she says, well, they both do, then I'm like, okay, so then why isn't that guy living comfortably? Why is he on the fucking street? Oh, well, we have the VA and we have but where's his check? Where's his monthly check? And where's his housing allowance? Why is he not in a fucking house with the rest of his fucking veteran friends that have no fucking family or fucking friends left
I'll
and
tell
are
you
left to
why.
fucking die on the streets?
I'll tell you why. Because most of them are Republicans, and then when they sneak the migrants in here, they they're not allowed to vote. They shouldn't be allowed to vote, but they will be getting fucking votes, believe it or not. And they will be trying to because they're bringing them in. They're telling them they have to vote Democrat in the election. So they're going to use those people's names, even though they're not technically citizens. They're going to use that, stuff the ballot boxes with those names, and bang. That's how they're going to try to get reelected because they're fucking evil. They're not democratic. It's the party, they say it's democratic, but it's not a democracy. All right. It's fucking bullshit. And people got to wake up to the truth.
Dude, I'd be curious to see where they're putting the immigrants. What states they're putting them into? Are they putting them into mostly Republican states? No, but are they doing it like
to try to get the red to change blue and shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that way.
You know
Pennsylvania,
what I mean?
Normally Pennsylvania is a big like red state, right?
Yeah, I
They
guess so.
try
I
to
don't
fucking
know.
turn that fucking. I don't really know either. I'm just guessing because I heard a bunch of migrants are going there too.
Dude, that's insane, bro. That's robbery. That's like robbing.
Illegal.
That's robbing the fucking election by doing that's fucking
Yeah.
stacking the odds. You can't do that. Like,
You think Biden got 8 million votes? Whatever the fuck he
I
said
don't know.
last time. You think he got really 8 million votes? Come on, man. There's
So
voter
dumb.
fraud going on all over the fucking place. It's for people that don't think voter fraud happens. I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, you're not living in the same world I'm living in.
right.
Like it happens in everything, not just presidential.
Yeah,
Every fucking thing you vote for.
yeah,
You vote online to win a fucking scooter or a TV set. You
yeah.
don't think fucking, you don't think that's getting manipulated? Come on,
Right.
man. Grow the fuck up, man. Grow
Dude,
up.
uh, you know what's fucked up? The popular vote, Trump might win, and the electoral vote, he might fucking lose still. I feel like it might be just a landslide
It could be.
victory for like Trump, but then like electorally, he could easily lose though, which is so stupid, you know?
Electoral college,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that means.
I got a full ride to the electoral college, mom.
Yeah, I'm all the way.
Yeah.
Straight
I'm
B's.
doing it. I'm doing it electoral.
At an electoral level, I'm elite,
Yeah.
but nobody likes me.
Right.
That's fucking Kamala Harris. We're living in a fucking
Crazy, man.
strange time, man.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the fucking shit that I don't know? This is crazy. Hezbollah. Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah.
So apparently they had a bunch of senior officials and just regular people working for Hezbollah,
Okay.
and they were all like doing their whatever thing today, and they had their pager or phones or whatever in their pocket,
Mhm.
and Israel did some kind of malware shit where it blew up all their phones at the exact same time. And a lot of it blew like because you keep your phone in your pocket. So a
Yeah.
lot of it blew dicks off, like you said before.
Oh my
Like
God.
so, like people were lying. These dudes were lying on the ground, senior officials for Hezbollah,
Yeah.
and yeah, it looks like the Jews really fucking did that.
Really?
Yeah, like it. Well, they sent some kind of fucking. I mean, that's fucking scary that you could send some kind of fucking malware program through your cell phones now that you could just blow up people's cell phones. Like,
Wow.
what kind of world we living in where you could do that kind of crazy shit?
Pagers used by members of the group exploded. It says that 3,000 people are dead from that.
It's crazy. It's the most craziest shit I've ever read that you could actually do that with technology.
Oh
Like, do
my
you like
God.
so there, I don't know how it's done. Like, I don't know if it's an actual virus sent through your pager or your phone, or they caught all these pagers phones through like shipment and they
Yeah.
intercepted it and then they planted like bombs in it somehow. Like, but in order to do that, that's some sick shit, bro.
It says I don't know what I'm reading now. It's saying fucking the headline says causing nearly 3,000 casualties. Then it says 9 people died and 2,800 were injured. Like what
So
kind
they
of
try to
stupid fucking
exaggerate it.
headline?
It
Yeah.
was, I mean, it wasn't like that big bombs, but yo, shit blew up where it hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
What?
How do they make that happen?
That's what I'm saying. That's the big question right now. How do you make that happen? Like it's scary. Like I'm looking at my phone right now. Like if somebody don't like me in like a higher government because it's something dumb I said, are they gonna just fucking like blow up my phone and my junk just flies off in the middle of the fucking supermarket?
It said that
Shopping?
they must have been compromised. The supply chain must have been compromised at some point.
Wow. Wow.
But who knows? That doesn't mean that. I mean, we get all our fucking phones from China for crying out loud.
Exactly. So you can be like, all right, where's this going? Like, all right, we need to give you cash. We
Yeah.
need to see these before you ship it. Yeah, it opens up a whole new fucking door, man. Like,
Oh fuck.
just don't. I mean, I don't know how they fucking did it, but that's fucking scary.
It is scary, man.
Very fucking scary.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But that's the times we're living in, man. Hey,
Yeah.
I do got one thing to talk about before we go.
Nah.
If you want to hear it.
Sure.
So, I was watching a couple things. I was watching a little documentary that Eugene sent to me about Pee Wee Herman, right? And then I watched Pee
Oh,
Wee,
the sniper, the hitman.
the assassin, the
Yeah.
secret assassin.
Yeah.
First off, that's not true. That could be labeled misinformation. That
Right.
Pee Wee Herman motherfucker, he was such a like a comedic genius. Like he found his niche, right? This
Yeah.
documentary is fascinating because like he was just doing that character, Pee Wee Herman, like nonstop, where it's almost like he was actually really him. He's
Yeah.
like, I know you are, but what am I? you know? So it was fucking crazy. Like, and I was watching the whole fucking thing. And then he remember the poured in, he was making breakfast and he used the bacon. He's like, hello, you having breakfast? Like, it was so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But like those movies, they were made for like, they were made for kids,
Yeah.
because of how stupid it is. But like for people that don't know, like Pee Wee Herman had a show that was on HBO before
Right.
all that kid stuff came out, before Pee Wee's Playhouse came out on like the network television.
Yeah.
Yo, if you look it up, you could look it up. Next time you watch like on YouTube TV or whatever, just look up the Pee Wee on HBO
Yeah.
special. And it was some fucking crazy fucking like that's adult. It was adult.
Yeah.
And I was watching the show like the other night. I'm like, this is really made for adults. This is not made for Saturday morning television.
Yeah.
You know, he's sitting on chair. He's like, "Oh, chair, you got your hands on my ass." Like it was crazy. Like it was very fucking like sexual. Like Missy Vaughn, he was hitting on Miss Yvonne. Like on the HBO special. I'm like, this motherfucker's crazy. But I tell you, man, he's such a comedic genius when he found that character. Like he was all about that, living that character like every day. And he
Hell yeah.
wanted to bring Pee Wee back for so many years. Then he had his chance and he did. And then at the he found out he had cancer like right after the new movie with Joe Manganiello wrapped up that then he finally passed away from it, which is just man, he got his last like wish before he went out in this world. But man, just man, I tell you, he was something special. And he wasn't a assassin, okay? I'm not getting kicked off of YouTube for misinformation.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman was not a killer. It'd be funny if he was. Man, imagine just shows up a door and they just fucking shoot you in your brain.
Yeah. Dude, he got such a bad rap just because he pulled his dick out in an adult theater. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what?
Who hasn't?
Exactly. Like, I mean, what's the point of having an adult theater if you can't whip out the fucking wiener and fucking wank it off, right? Isn't that the point? Who goes and watches porn in a theater?
Yeah, and just like, what are you looking for? What else are you there for?
Right.
He pulled out his Pee Wee. Who gives a fuck?
Stupid.
Everybody has. Poor guy.
I've never
Rest
pulled
in
it
peace. Rest in peace, Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, for real.
There's another movie that I seen late last week. I think I told you about. I seen Beetlejuice.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah.
And I told you, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Fucking phenomenal, man. I loved every second of it. Winona Ryder, which is my crush, was back in it. Dude, it was just so good. And Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, he made me go back and watch the original Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
With Michael Keaton, man. I tell you, what he did with that character is just fucking fascinating. The way he talks, the way he speaks, like it was just like, nice fucking model. And he fucking grabbed his fucking balls. Like, that shit was so fucking good, man. So good. He was so good. I love Michael Keaton, man. Genius.
Come on.
Fucking
Come
genius.
on.
Get it, get it. You gotta go look at the sign. You gotta say one more time. Charades. Look at the fucking sign. Yo, he's fucking great. Then he's like trying to marry Renone. He's like, then he goes over to the side. He's like, oh, I don't know, I did this once before. I don't know if I want to do it again. But right back, yo, fucking awesome. Watch Beetlejuice 1 again because,
Yeah.
dude, it was so fucking good, man.
Hell
so
yeah.
good.
Hell yeah.
God, he was so good.
I feel like I can't watch that high though. I would be creeped out by that fucking movie high.
Oh my God, watch it on mushrooms.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. So fucking good, man. I want to go watch it like now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, so good, man. Loved it. Loved it.
Shit.
I would go watch it because Michael Keaton is a fucking genius.
He is. All right. Well, I guess that's that.
I guess it is that.
Yep.
It's that time.
Yep.
All right. So listen, tell your friends to fuck about the podcast, put it in group text messages, and force them to like and subscribe and listen to it. And if they act like little bitch ass Fs, fuck them. And with that, we out.
Peace.
Later.
Sometimes the darkness shades the light. Sometimes the day feels like the night. I don't know what's wrong with me. Never mind about what I've seen. I'll sit alone in this disguise, but I'll try. So I hang my head, I drown my thoughts, smoke my stuff, then I sing my song. I don't know much what it used to be. I love myself, but I don't love me, no. Still remains